In today's video, we'll be taking a look at Teamup Calendar, which is a Facebook application that allows you to embed this calendar. Actually, it's a collaborative calendar within a custom tab. The great thing about Teamup Calendar is that you can add multiple calendars, and this calendar is pretty much accessible by anyone you want to give permission to, as long as they have the right URL. So in essence, it's different URLs with different administrative access. All you need to do is go to www.teamup.com, go to create your calendar, and once you click on create your calendar, you'll be asked to enter the name of your calendar, and it can be anything that you want, as well as your email address. It's not required, it is recommended. And once you've done that, what will happen is that they will actually email you the link of the calendar that you're creating. So I've just added some information here. I'm going to click on finish, and I've got my link now that gives me full administrative access to the calendar that I've created. A copy of this is sent to your email address for your records so that you don't forget what the URL is. Now, if I click on the URL that is provided on the screen, it will take me to a calendar, and I've just fiddled around with it a little bit and added a couple of events, as well as I can add different calendars. So if there are multiple departments or multiple groups where you guys want to collaborate and have everything on one calendar, you can do so. As you can see, I didn't need to create any user account or anything like that. I just gave the name of the calendar and my email address, and that's that. So just remember, the important thing is to have this URL on hand if you ever need to come back to it. So very user intuitive. On the left hand side, to add multiple calendars, it's simply add and edit, and you can add as many of these additional calendars as you'd like. And there are a few settings that you can also look at too. If there's any specific personal settings that you'd like changed, you can do so as well. Identity, if you want to change the name of the title of your calendar, as well as changing the header. And as mentioned, we looked at adding multiple calendars, and you can delete them too if you feel like you don't need them anymore. The one thing that I really like, of course, is I'm a very visual person, so having the colors coded for specific calendars, you can continue having consistency if you're using other calendars elsewhere, if you have some kind of color code or color legend. The other one that you want to pay attention to is the sharing portion of this, because these are the links, again, that are going to be shared with individuals that you want to have access to view your calendar, modify it, or perhaps help you out by being an administrator. The one that we want to use for Facebook is the one that's going to be read access only. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy it right here and have that on hand. So now I'm just in Facebook, and I'm going to add a custom page tab to my Facebook page. You can use any of the ones out there that have any iframe capabilities for your custom tabs. In this case, I'm using this one called WooBox, but you can easily find it in the search field by typing iframe host. And once you add it to your page or select it, you'll get this prompt to install the page tab. You'll choose which page you want to add it to. And a couple of things that you want to make sure when you're setting this up for your Teamup calendar is that you want to enable your timeline 810 pixels wide mode by clicking on the radio button. And also, as you probably may know, with your fan page tabs, you can customize the image by clicking on Change Tab Image. And they also provide one, Teamup Calendar provides one to you, available on their website. And I'll show you that in just a minute. In addition to that, what you want to do is scroll down your page, and instead of having HTML checked off, you want to use the URL page source. And this is where we're going to paste in that URL that we copied from Teamup Calendar's website. In addition, you want to make sure that the check mark is also checked off for hide scroll bars. A couple of other items that proceed here at the bottom are all personal preferences for your page. In addition to that, you can also change the tab name to whatever you want it to be, and then click Save Settings. Once you've saved your settings, you can just go to View the tab, and there's your calendar. Just to give yourself a reminder is that when you look on the calendar here, you'll see that it is read-only access, which is exactly what you want. You don't want your fans or anything changing your calendar events or anything like that. And you see how we have multiple calendars that are on the same calendar. So I have 2 different departments here that are posting on here, which is great in case you need to ever have things coincide. In the instance you would like to follow this step by step with steps in text as opposed to watching it on the video here, you can actually go to Teamup's website at teamup.com, and on the main page, if you scroll down a little bit, just to the right hand side under use cases, there's one here that is specifically for the calendar on Facebook fan pages, and when you click on that, it will go through it with you step by step on how to install and add this calendar to your Facebook fan page. And I did mention earlier that they provide a custom image for your tab, and that is listed here under step 3, where you configure your new tab page right here on step 2. So it's step 2 within step 3. This calendar is a great way to collaborate with other team members where you may need to share multiple events with your fans on your fan page. And currently it is at no cost, and it is very easy to install. We hope you enjoyed this review, and thanks for watching Owldesk.